We've discussed Chainlink a great deal over the past few months since starting the channel, and we've been incredibly impressed with what we've been seeing from the protocol. However, it seems as though considering the value of Chainlink is offering, it's severely undervalued. In this video we'll be discussing why this is, what price predictions we have, and more information about the future of Chainlink. Let's discuss it. The market has been very volatile recently, with Bitcoin leading the market down due to FUD and uncertainty in the wider world, but the market looks as though it's making a recovery, and Chainlink and many other integrated projects with Chainlink have been performing well in spite of the recent downwards pressure. When you consider Chainlink's price action has been very positive recently, and it seems likely it's going to be picking up more momentum as the bull run continues. While investors may be concerned with how things have recently been progressing in the bull run for Chainlink, it seems likely a significant breakout is coming in the next week or so. Cryptocurrency is extremely volatile, and it's important to remember that smart investors will be taking profits on the way up and on the way down as the bull market develops, so they don't get wrecked by the eventual massive pullback that will likely occur in the future. The bull market is likely to end in the next 6 months or so, where a huge correction will see a dip in the market that we will not recover from. Today we're taking a look at Chainlink and the potential that it has in the future, considering that it's going to break out sometime soon. Make sure to watch the video till the end for all the essential information. This is not financial advice and is for entertainment purposes only. We always stress that you do your own due diligence. Please like and subscribe for daily videos and hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications. YouTube does gatekeep some cryptocurrency content, so to get access to this time-sensitive information immediately, make sure to turn on all notifications. Hitting the like button helps the channel out immensely, so if you enjoy the channel, please hit the like button now. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or become a YouTube member via the join button right next to the sub underneath this video, where you can get access to our private Discord along with a host of other benefits. We're going to be posting there more regularly with weekly and monthly coin calls and also in-depth research of more obscure altcoins, so if that's something you're interested in, please check it out. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. Where we're hoping to grow our valuable community as a useful resource for all. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. Chainlink is a project that is constantly surrounded by bullish momentum due to its wide network of partnerships. Chainlink's most recent bullish news was surrounding the implementation of their 2.0 upgrade that is coming very soon. It plans to take the majority of the workload off-chain, potentially revolutionizing how oracles work and how effective they can be at their roles in the smart contract ecosystem currently. Ethereum and Chainlink are working together to build out a new oracle network that could provide a potential solution in part to both scalability and front-running issues. Dubbed Chainlink 2.0, the network creates what its team calls decentralized oracle networks, which operate entirely off-chain, meaning most of the processing takes place away from the main chain of the network the contracts are being fulfilled on. This ability to slim down the amount of processing required on-chain will decrease congestion very significantly for all Chainlink operations integrated with other projects, especially meaning that Ethereum will improve its speed significantly as a result. This recent news was incredibly bullish for Chainlink because it shows just how forward-thinking the team is and how much they want to improve and optimize their protocol, providing even greater functionality with minimizing problems caused on their end. Link released the white paper in the past few weeks about how the new upgrade to the network would function specifically, and this makes us very bullish about the future of the protocol as a result, as it shows the willingness to adapt, improve, and ultimately be ready for the network of mass adoption that could potentially be on the horizon for the mid-term future of cryptocurrency in general. Combine this with the recent bullish news that Chainlink has now been added to eToro for trading for the cryptocurrency, and it seems like Link is taking strides into the mainstream's attention as well. An integration with JustBet from the Polygon network for Chainlink's Oracle service to optimize its gaming platform is just another addition to the very long list of partnerships that Chainlink has accrued over the past 3 years, and it seems very likely that Chainlink is very undervalued when you look at the value of the wider network as a result. Metcalfe's law would indicate that Chainlink is very undervalued as well, which states that the value of a network is the number of participants squared. Chainlink now has well over 400 major integrations in the cryptocurrency space, and is also used for the stablecoins such as USDC, and it's very likely this trend is going to continue into the future. Considering so many projects rely on Chainlink's oracle technology to function, With the values of all of these projects combined most likely going into the hundreds of billions, you can start to get the sense that Chainlink is severely undervalued at its current price based on its fundamentals, and a pump for the crypto seems very likely in the future. Chainlink is a cryptocurrency that has performed well in the past year since March 2020. In the lows of March, Chainlink was valued at around $2 and has since run to a valuation of almost $45 before the recent correction and consolidation of the price in the past few months, matching the performance fairly closely of other top projects such as Cardano, Polkadot and Ethereum. Chainlink had a nice breakout of its consolidation for the past few months, largely due to Bitcoin leading the market higher, but the recent pullback due to the market-wide correction has dented Chainlink's progress somewhat. Chainlink was up well over 20x at the all-time high before its pullback, but we expect it's going to pump again soon to align itself more closely with its fundamental value. If Chainlink can gain momentum from the current price of around $35 at the time of recording this video and push towards the all-time high again, there's no reason to suggest that Chainlink isn't set for a massive 2021. We believe that the current market cap of around 15 billion does not reflect the true value that Chainlink is providing to its wider ecosystem, and it's likely it could pump to $100 or more in the next month or two off the back of the recent correction. We believe that if it can achieve this and continue to gather pace going into the summer, we could be looking at a $400 to $500 Link token in the next 6 months' time. And if the parabola really takes hold for the cryptocurrency and it performs similarly to how it did in the previous bull run, Chainlink could head upwards of $1,000 per token at its peak. When looking at the technicals for Link, the recent market-wide pullback has dented the progress of Chainlink recently. An all-time high of around $42 was set by Chainlink before the market-wide correction, but it seems likely that things will continue to the upside judging by how the market is now recovering. Chainlink bottomed out at around $28 per token during the pullback and has now made strong headway to around $35 at the time of recording this video. If the resistance at $40 and then the all-time high of $42 can be captured in the next week or so, taking advantage of the current momentum in the whole market, we could see Link break past its all-time high into the price discovery mode in short order, heading into the $50, $60 or even $70 range in the next week or two. Once this happens, there will likely be a small cooling off period before $100 can be conquered. When looking at the fundamentals for Chainlink, it's one of the most well-established and utility-rich ecosystems in the whole of the cryptocurrency space. Chainlink's Oracle technology allows for tracking of real-world data feeds and is one of the first cryptocurrencies to be created, being a top 10 cryptocurrency for most of its lifecycle so far. Their Oracle technology allows for data to be brought onto the blockchain and used by smart contract or any other utility to provide some kind of use for adopters. Natively, blockchains are closed off from outside data or interference, which is what makes them so secure. However, a problem arises when you want outside data on the blockchain to be used for non-nefarious purposes, and this is where Chainlink comes in. Chainlink can provide a data feed for any wider world activities, such as the stock or cryptocurrency markets, the results of sports matches or betting, or the lottery. When you look at the sheer amount of data in the world and then consider how it could be used in the blockchain setting, the amount of utility and potential provided starts to look truly enormous. Chainlink is already allowing the creation of tracked markets in cryptocurrency, leverage trading, DEXs, loans and collateralization, yield farming, stablecoins and even more utility. These are likely to be the future of blockchain technology, and Chainlink is leading the way with providing this tech with their oracles. When looking at Chainlink objectively, it's easy to be incredibly bullish on the project, and it seems looking at their wider network of integrations that depend on the protocol that it's severely undervalued in line with the market cap of its total network. If Chainlink was valued based on its whole network of value, it would likely already be in the hundreds per token with a market cap that far exceeds its current valuation. The sheer scale of the network they are creating makes them one of the most widely used cryptocurrencies for their use case, which is connecting protocols to real-world datasets and providing value and utility. And it seems likely based on this that the current price action for Chainlink is underperforming the use and adoption of the network substantially. Chainlink looks ready to take off when you consider this, and we still believe that Chainlink could hit $1,000 this year, at the peak of the run once the parabola and FOMO really starts to take hold. So what are your thoughts on Chainlink? Do you think it will perform how we expect in 2021? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, as we'd be interested to hear ideas about the price action of this project in the future. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub button below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be offering a host of additional benefits, so please take advantage of that there. Also make sure to hit the like button, as it helps the channel out immeasurably. So if you're a fan of the channel, please hit the like button now. Currently only 10% of viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community grow more, so please hit the big red button. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well, where we're hoping to grow our valuable community as a useful resource for all. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.